are back with our eye on the economy, talking with a regional economist with the Federal Reserve who has a real-time view of what's happening right here in the Triangle because she lives here in North Carolina. Laura Ullrich is with us. Welcome, Laura. Let's first talk about what you're hearing from people across North Carolina. What's their state of mind right now when it comes to the economy?
Yeah, great question, Steve. Happy to be here. So I would say right now, we're hearing more positivity now than we were certainly 6 months ago or even 3 months ago. I think, with inflation coming down a bit and employment remaining strong and demand remaining strong in most of the Carolinas for sure, we're hearing people feel a little more positive as they start off in 2023.
What is the view right now inside the Fed? We got those inflation numbers last week. We continue to pay more year over year. Are the strategies working to lower inflation?
Yeah, so inflation is coming down. So if you look at peak inflation, that was last June. So June 2022, inflation hit a peak of 9.1%. And year over year numbers in the most recent release from CPI that a lot of you probably saw last week was that headline inflation was 6.4%. So it's certainly coming down. But just the timeline in terms of how long this is going to last and how long it'll take those strategies to get back to 2%, I think is where the question marks lie.
Yeah, but we are moving in the right direction. That's what we need to
Mm-hmm.
remember. You're going to be meeting with business and community leaders from the Triangle and from across the area that you cover regionally. What are you hoping to learn from them this week?
We have a program that we call the Industry Roundtables where we meet with business and community leaders from different parts of our district. And I cover the Carolinas. So we have 4 of these such groups in the Carolinas, and one of them is in the Raleigh-Durham area. As always, we're very interested to hear about what they're seeing in terms of consumer demand. Also, what are their plans with employment this year? Do they plan to continue to hire? Are they going to slow down hiring? Might they be planning layoffs, things like that?
All right, let's make a deal. Let's get back together and talk about what you hear from them. We'll be
Absolutely.
anxious to hear. Laura Ullrich is a regional economist with the Federal Reserve. She lives here in North Carolina and has her ear to the ground with everything happening to us with the American economy. Laura, good to see you. We'll see you soon.
Thanks so much for having me.